So some basic terms we have studied yesterday, which is first term monomer. Monomer means small molecule repeated in polymer. What is polymer? Big molecule, macromolecule, which is formed by joining many monomers. Monomer means small molecule repeated in polymer, and polymer means macromolecule, big molecule, formed by joining many monomers. What is polymerization? Conversion of monomer into polymer. After that, we have discussed classification of polymers. So first three classes are classification based on source, means from where we get these polymers. So here these are classified as natural polymer, synthetic polymer, and semi-synthetic polymer on the basis of source: natural, synthetic, semi-synthetic. Structure: linear, branch से cross-linked polymer. Intermolecular force, in that elastomer, fiber, thermoplastic, thermoset polymer. So up to this point we are discussing previously. So source, if the polymer we get from nature, that is called natural polymer. Plant polymers, animal polymers, cotton is there, flax is there, then linen is there. Synthetic polymer means 100% artificial man-made. It is obtained in laboratory, nylon, terylene, like that. Semi-synthetic means it is obtained from natural polymers. For example, viscose rayon, acetylene. Classification based on structure. Linear polymer has got straight chain. For example, polyethylene. Branch chain polymer has got branch chain. Polypropylene. Cross-link polymer, there is a cross-linking between polymer chains. Example is melamine, bachelite, organite. Classification of polymers based on intermolecular force. Elastomer. Intermolecular force is weak, natural rhythm, or Buena S, Buena N. Fiber, intermolecular force is strong. It can be converted into thread. Example, nylon, terylene. Thermoplastic, on heating soft and on cooling hard, so it can be recycled. Example, PVC, polyethylene. Thermoset, on heating it becomes hard. It will never become soft, so it cannot be recycled. Example, bachelite is there, melamine is there. Now today we will start the next class, that is the fourth one, classification of polymers based on. Classification of polymer based on. Fourth one is biodegradability. First classification is based on source, second is on structure, third is intermolecular force. Now remaining thing we have to learn now. Classification of polymers based on biodegradability. So first is biodegradable. As name indicates, it is decomposed by microbes. Microbes can decompose it. Microbes can decompose it, so it is called biodegradable. Example, nylon 2, nylon 6. then PHB. Nylon 2, nylon 6, PHBB. PHBB means polyhydroxybutyrate, polyhydroxyvalerate. So that afterwards we will learn in detail. So biodegradable means the polymer can be decomposed by action. So in nature, bacteria, microbes will decompose it. So it will not cause pollution, it is decomposed. Second in that is non-biodegradable. Non-biodegradable polymer. Non-biodegradable means this polymer is not decomposed by bacteria. Not decomposed by bacteria or microbes. Microbes cannot decompose it. Microbes is virus, fungus, bacteria, mold, anything. Examples: revenue, nylon, toluene, polythene, etc. So we are studying classification of polymers, and here classification is based on biodegradability. Biodegradable polymer means it is decomposed by microbes. Example: nylon 2, nylon 6. Polyhydroxybutyrate, polyhydroxyvalerate. Non-biodegradable means it is not decomposed by microbes. It will remain in nature as it is. Example: nylon, toluene, polythene. So biodegradable polymer will not cause pollution, while non-biodegradable will cause pollution. So this is about classification of polymer based on biodegradability. So first 4 classes are over. Now we go to fifth one, type of polymer. Classification of polymer based on type of monomer. First one, E. Homopolymer. And next one is heteropolymer. That is also called copolymer. Heteropolymer or copolymer. So homopolymer. It is obtained from only one type of monomer. Only one type monomer is there. Only one type of monomer. Example: this is ethene or ethylene. This is monomer. Monomer means small molecule represented in polymer, subjected to polymerization. En molecules. After addition, double bond will form single bond. It is addition polymer. This double bond breaks, so we get single bond. So this is called polythene. This is polymer. So here only one type of monomer, ethylene. All ethylene molecules are connected together. Many ethylene molecules. Monomer is same here. Polymer obtained from only one type of monomer. Same monomer is called copolymer. Now, heteropolymer. So obtained from different monomers. Example. So first monomer is, you have to number it. Double bond is there. One, this 1, 2, 3, 4. Longest chain is having 4 carbons, so word root is but. Double bond is repeated, so E is added, buta. Position of double bond. First double bond starts at first position, and next one starts at third position. Buta 1, 3. 2 double bonds are there, so di. And suffix for alkene is En. So its name is buta 1,3-diene, or we can simple words we can say butadiene. This compound is styrene. So we are having 2 different monomers. Now we take N molecules of first and N molecules of second. So we are using 2 different monomers, butadiene and styrene. That's why the polymer form will be called as a heteropolymer or copolymer. Now here addition will occur, addition reaction. So double bond will shift like this. This double bond, one bond will shift here, this will shift here, this will shift here. Now what is remaining here? CH2. Double bond is shifted, single bond, CH. Now this bond comes here. Double bond, CH. This single bond is shifted, CH2, CH2, single bond CH, double bond is shifted here, double bond CH, CH, this double bond is shifted, one bond is shifted, single bond CH. Then this is the butadiene part. Now styrene, what is remaining here? CH2, CH, bond is shifted, C6H1. EI times, it is polymer. So this is called Buna S. Buna S means butadiene styrene polymer. It is a copolymer. It is prepared from different monomers. If the polymer is obtained from same monomers, that is called homopolymer. For example, polyethylene. PVC is there, polyethylene is there, Teflon is there. And polymer obtained from different monomers, that is called heteropolymer. So we are studying classification of polymers, types of monomers. Next classification, that is type of monomer. What is homopolymer? It is obtained from only one type of monomer. Means same monomers are. So it is called homopolymer. Example, polyethylene. And if we are having different monomers, for example here butadiene and styrene, then that is called heteropolymer or copolymer. So polymer prepared from same monomer, only one type of monomer, is called homopolymer, and polymer prepared from different monomers is called heteropolymer. Here example is polyethylene, here example is Buna S, butadiene styrene rubber or butadiene styrene polymer. So now last classification, last type of classification method of polymerization. Classification of polymer based on method of polymerization. For formation of polymer, which reaction, which method is used? So in that first one is addition polymer. As name indicates, obviously it is prepared by addition reaction. It is prepared by addition reaction. And for addition reaction, monomer should have monomer is having, it should have carbon-carbon double bond. That is the first condition. Addition reaction, what is addition reaction? Double bond changes to single bond. Multiple bond changes to triple bond which are double which are to single. That is called addition reaction. Polymer produced by addition reaction is called addition polymer. And what is necessary condition? Monomer should have double bond, carbon-carbon double bond. Example. This is called vinyl chloride. Subject polymerization. We have to do its polymerization. Vinyl chloride. So we will take an molecule. This is monomer. Monomer is having carbon-carbon double bond. So it is used to prepare the addition bond. Now what will happen here? After addition, double bond will form single bond. Here two bonds are there. One is sigma and another is pi bond. As we know, pi bond is bigger than sigma bond. So pi bond will break. So double bond will form single bond. CH2, CH, Cl, N. So this is called polyvinyl chloride. In short, we call it as a PVC. PVC PVC pipes are there. It is polymer. So this is a repeating unit. CH2, CH, Cl. After that, what will be again? It is repeated. CH2, CH, Cl. Again CH2, CH, Cl. Again CH2, CH, Cl. So double bond changes to single bond. So it is addition reaction. And that's why the polymer is addition polymer. So polymer obtained by addition reaction is called addition polymer. Second is ring opening polymer. Ring opening. So how it is formed? Formed by ring opening in monomer. So monomer is closed area, cyclic ring compound, and that ring opens and then polymerizing will occur. So that polymer is called ring opening polymer. Example. So this is a ring compound, cyclic compound, closed chain compound. Now just we will number the carbons. Here, the carbon which is next to carbonyl carbon, this is carbonyl carbon. Next carbon, this is carbonyl carbon. Next to this is called alpha. This is next is beta, gamma, delta. It is a closed chain. I am sorry. It is a closed chain. So in open chain we can say next alpha. Directly we can number here because it is a closed chain. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, omega, and so on. Understood? So how nomenclature is there? So before that I told that alpha, that is the opening. That means if the open chain is there, then alpha carbon is next to function. Actually it is closed chain. That's why start with this carbon. Alpha carbon, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. First carbon alpha, second carbon beta, third gamma, next fourth is delta, fifth is omega, and sixth is so. So that's why this name of this compound is called epsilon. This is symbol epsilon. Epsilon. Total carbon atoms are 6. 6 carbon acid is carbonic acid, so it is called caprol. And this is a amide function. C double bond O NH. This is called amide. But it is cyclic amide, ring amide. That's why it is called lactam. Understood? Epsilon capital. So this is monomer here. This is monomer. In addition, polymerization, monomer is having carbon-carbon double bond. Here, carbon-carbon double bond is not there. So this here, the monomer is having ring, cycle, recyclic compound, closed chain compound, and name of this compound is called epsilon. Epsilon. Up to epsilon carbon atoms are there: alpha, beta, gamma, delta, omega, epsilon. Why caproid? 6 carbon. 6 means 6 carbon acid is caproic acid. And why lactam? It is cyclic amide. Amide function group is present in ring, so that's why it got lactam. So epsilon caprolactam. It is epsilon caprolactam. Now subject it to polymerization. Heat at 523 to 543 degrees. It will break. So the ring will open. That's what it is called ring opening polymer. Once ring will open, this is left end CH2. Okay. After this is the left end. When the ring will open, this will be right end. NH will be right end and CH2 will be left end. How many CH2 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and CO. CH2 5 times. Then CO. CH2 5 times CO. After CO what is there? NH. N times. Just this bond breaks. CH2, 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 CO. CH2, 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 CH2 5 times. After that CO, then NH. The bond is broken. So this is called, who is the monomer here? Epsilon capital. That's why this polymer is called polycaprolactam. Just like ethylene, ethene, polyethylene. Like that, epsilon caprolactam is monomer. So this is called polycaprolactam. It is also called Perlon and one more name is there, nylon. Why nylon? Because this is the function group. Which is this function group? Already you have studied here. This is the amide function group. हा function group कुठला आहे? amide function group आहे. इथे amide group कशामध्ये आला होता? रिंग मध्ये. म्हणून आपण म्हणतो लॅक्टम. आता तो रिंग मध्ये ओपन केला. So function group is amide. And how many times? N times polyamide. So remember that polyamides are called polyamides are called nylon. Polyamides are called nylon. So here, what nylon? Nylon word is originated from two words, New York and London. Nylon word is derived from two words, from New York NY and London NY. So what is nylon then? Polyamide polymer. CONH is the amide formula. Poly times, many times of polyamide. So all polyamide polymers are called nylon. Now here, starting material, how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are monomer. This is monomer. Monomer how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monomer is having 6 carbons. That's why it is called nylon 6. So we have completed here ring opening polymer. Ring opening polymer means it is produced by opening of ring in monomer. Monomer, epsilon caprolactam is having ring. This is a closed chain, ring, cyclic. In this ring, all are carbon except hydrogen. So it is heterocyclic. All atoms in the ring are not same. 6 carbon atoms are there and 7th nitrogen is there. That's why it is heterocyclic compound. Heterocyclic ring is there. So this ring opens, this is monomer and that is polymer. The ring opens and then polymer is produced. So it is called ring opening polymer. We are studying classification of polymers. Last time we are studying that is method of polymerization. In that two are completed. Addition polymer is formed by addition reaction, and ring opening polymer is formed by opening of ring in the monomer. Now, next time in that. As the name indicates, it is condensation polymer means here addition polymer is formed by addition reaction. Condensation polymer is produced by ring opening is produced by opening of ring. So see how will you find this one then? Yes, addition ring opening now formed by condensation reaction. What is condensation reaction? Two or molecules will combine. Two or more molecules will combine. Two or more molecules will combine to give new molecule, and side product will be there, small molecule like water, alcohol, ammonia. So what is condensation reaction? Two molecules or more molecules will combine to do polymer, and during formation of polymer, sometimes side product is formed, sometimes side product is not. That is condensation reaction. So it is produced by condensation reaction. Addition polymer, what is necessary condition? Monomer should have double bond, carbon-carbon double bond. And here monomer should have ring. Monomer should be close shape, ring compound. Here necessary condition is that monomer is bifunctional. Monomer is bifunctional means monomer is having two functional groups at two ends. Example is now, this name of this first monomer is, here carbon atoms are 6. So hexa 6. This is methylene group. So hexa methylene. Two amine groups are there. So diamine. Then this is called adipic. So we will take n molecules of hexamethylene diamine, n molecules of adipic acid. So here the monomers or the starting materials are bifunctional. Just see here, NH2, NH2, two functional groups are there. Both ends functional groups are there. Here carboxyl, carboxyl. Bifunctional means two functional groups are there. Here again two functional groups are there. So two functional groups, two functional groups. So monomer is bifunctional. So how reaction will occur? So we will take aqueous solution of hexamethylene diamine and aqueous solution, water solution of adipic acid. So just see how reaction occurs. So here NH2 means base and COH means acid. So carboxyl group will react with amine group. So this H is transferred to NH2. H is transferred to NH2. Carboxyl group will donate proton H plus hydrogen ion to amine group. Again this H plus is donated to amine group. So new structure is NH2 after getting H it will get NH3. NH3 plus CH2 6, then again this is NH3, lower in the here H plus is removed. CO minus CH2 4 times COO minus. This is called nylon salt. Nylon salt. Why it is called nylon salt? Because we are going to prepare nylon from it. Salt. Why salt it is? Because base reacts with acid. Acid and base will give salt. Now it is heated at 553 Kelvin. So it will undergo polymerization. So how reaction occurs? 2 hydrogen from NH3, 1 oxygen. So we get here water. Water. Two hydrogen from here and 1 oxygen. Again, 2 hydrogen from this A and oxygen from this A. Water. So we get 2 molecules of water. But already I have multiplied by n, so we get 2 NH. Now what is left? Here 2 hydrogen atoms are removed. So only 1 NH. CH2, 6. Then here 2 hydrogen removed. NH. Oxygen is removed. So what is left? Carbon and oxygen. CO. Then CH2, 4 times. Oxygen is removed. So CO. N. So what I write here? 2N. So this is a condensation polymer. Why it is condensation polymer? Because here 2 molecules react and we get new molecule and a small molecule like water is eliminated. So that is called condensation reaction. 2 molecules combine to give new molecule with elimination of small molecule. Small molecule water. Sometimes water will be made, sometimes alcohol, ammonia, HCl. So during condensation reaction, side product is small molecule like water, alcohol, HCl, ammonia. So this polymer is produced by condensation reaction. What is condensation reaction? 2 molecules combine. Condensation means 2 molecules combine to give new molecule and plus a small molecule like water, alcohol, ammonia, HCl is produced. So for condensation reaction, the side product is not must. In some reaction, the small molecule may not be eliminated. That will also work. That is condensation. Now we have to write name of this. In this polymer, again you will see functional group is amide group. CONH. Amide. And amide is n times polyamide. And for polyamide we call nylon. So this is nylon. Why? Because polyamide. Amide group has come many times. Amide group खूप वेळा आलेला आहे. यार म्हणजे मेन amide खूप वेळा amide group बनवून करायचं polyamide आणि polyamide ला बनायचं nylon. स्टार्टिंग मटेरियल जे आहे इथे स्टार्टिंग मटेरियल मध्ये किती कार्बन आहे 6. इथे किती कार्बन आहे 4 5 6. So first starting material is having 6 carbon. This 6 carbon here 4 5 6. So each starting material has got 6 carbon and that's why it is called nylon 66. Don't call it as nylon 66. 66 carbon atoms are not there. First starting material hexamethylene diamide is having 6 carbon. Second starting material adipic acid is also having 4 plus to 6 carbon. That's why it is called nylon 66. So how it is produced? This polymer it is produced by condensation reaction. So we have studied the last classification of polymer that is based on method of polymerization. Addition polymer it is produced by addition reaction. What is addition reaction? Double bond changes to single. What is necessary condition? Here must condition. In compulsory condition, the monomer should have carbon double. So here we can take ethylene to polyethylene. Polyethylene is also addition polymer. Not only PVC, polyethylene is also addition polymer. Then ring opening polymer, it is produced by ring opening of monomer. Must condition is that monomer should have ring. Monomer should be closed chain, cyclic ring compound. Example, epsilon caprolactam. Why epsilon? Because there are 6 carbon atoms up to epsilon. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, omega, epsilon. Why capro? 6 carbon acid is called caproic acid. That's the capro. And why lactam? Cyclic amide. Amide group COH is amide group. Amide group आहे तो त्याला म्हणायचं लॅक्टम. cyclic amide म्हणायचं लॅक्टम. मग याचं पॉलिमरायझेशन जर केलं तर काय होईल? ही रिंग इथे असं ब्रेक होईल. CH2 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 5 times. Then CO and then NH. So right end will be NH, left end will be CH2. This is called polycarbonate. Why? Polymer of epsilon carbon. One more name is that Perlon N. Why it is called nylon? Because it is having amide group many times. Polyamide. So nylon. And why 6? Starting point here, epsilon caprolactam has got 6 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, polymer is condensation polymer. It is formed by condensation reaction. This polymer is produced by condensation reaction. Condensation means two molecules react to give new molecule and a small molecule like water is eliminated. What is condensation? Two molecules react to give new molecule and a small molecule water is eliminated. Eliminated molecule depend on the situation, depend on water, alcohol, ammonia, HCl, and it is not necessary that molecule should be eliminated. Sometimes in condensation, a small molecule may not be eliminated. So we have completed classification of polymer, basically based on method of polymerization, addition polymer, removing polymer, and condensation polymer. Next topic is now free radical mechanism for addition polymerization. What is addition polymer? It is produced by addition polymer is produced by addition reaction. Addition reaction में जो तयार होतो त्याला म्हणायचं addition polymer. मग addition polymerization मध्ये mechanism म्हणजे काय? Reaction कशी होते? Mechanism means step by step explanation of reaction. Mechanism चा अर्थ काय होतो? स्टेप बाय स्टेप रिएक्शनचं स्टेप बाय स्टेप एक्सप्लेनेशन. सगळ्या स्टेप एक्सप्लेन करायचं त्याला म्हणायचं मेकॅनिझम, फ्री रॅडिकल मेकॅनिझम. जसं एक एक्झाम्पल घेऊया. This monomer we are going, this is ethylene or ethene. This is monomer. आता याचं आपण पॉलिमरायझेशन करतोय. Polymerization. After polymerization, the monomer is having carbon-carbon double bond, so addition will occur, and so we get addition polymer. After addition, double bond will change to single bond. Double bond चा झाला single bond. आणि याचे molecules घेतले आपण N. This is called polyethylene. This is polymer. Monomer changes to polymer, that process is called polymerization. And here double bond changes to single bond, that's why it is called addition polymerization. मग ही रिएक्शन कशी होते? स्टेप बाय स्टेप आपल्याला सगळं लर्न करायचं मेकॅनिझम. सो फर्स्ट स्टेप इज शेप इनिशिएशन. नावाचा अर्थ इनिशिएशन म्हणजे प्रोसेस स्टार्ट झाली, सुरू झाली प्रोसेस इनिशिएशन. आता इथे आपण कॅटलिस्ट जो वापरतोय तो वापरतोय बेन्झॉइल peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide. त्याचं स्ट्रक्चर बघा. हा ग्रुप आहे बेन्झाईल. पेरॉक्साइड म्हणजे ऑक्सिजन ऑक्सिजन सिंगल बॉन्ड लिंकेज. This is benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl group म्हणजे हा जो ग्रुप आहे कडेचा हा ग्रुप. This is called benzoyl. This is also benzoyl and oxygen oxygen single bond that is called peroxide. So this is called benzoyl peroxide. आता याचा आपल्याला होमोलिसिस करायचं. होमोलिसिस म्हणजे सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग ऑफ कोव्हॅलेंट. हा कोव्हॅलेंट या बॉन्ड मध्ये दोन इलेक्ट्रॉन. कोव्हॅलेंट बॉन्ड म्हणजे काय? which is formed by equal sharing of ion. या ऑक्सिजन ऑक्सिजन बॉन्ड मध्ये दोन इलेक्ट्रॉन आहेत. पहिला इलेक्ट्रॉन पहिल्या ऑक्सिजनचा आणि दुसरा दुसऱ्याचा. सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग म्हणजे काय? प्रत्येकाला ज्याचा त्याचा इलेक्ट्रॉन मिळून टाकतो. या ऑक्सिजनने त्याचा इलेक्ट्रॉन घेतला, याने असा घेतला, बॉन्ड ब्रेक झाला. पण इलेक्ट्रॉनचं डिस्ट्रीब्युशन इक्वल केलं. म्हणजे इलेक्ट्रॉनचं डिस्ट्रीब्युशन आपण इक्वल केलं म्हणून म्हणायचं सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग ऑफ कोव्हॅलेंट. आता प्रॉडक्ट बघा काय लिहिते. C6H5 C डबल बॉन्ड O आणि इथे O आणि या ऑक्सिजनमध्ये काय आहे प्लस. इथे त्याचं स्ट्रक्चर मिळणार आहे C6H5 CO. हे दोन्ही रॅडिकल सारखेच. याला म्हणायचं बेन्झोएट फ्री रॅडिकल. फ्री रॅडिकल म्हणजे काय? आपल्याला झालं एका टॉपिक वर फ्री रॅडिकल. फ्री रॅडिकल हा कसा असतो? फ्री रॅडिकलचा अर्थ काय? फ्री रॅडिकल हा रिएक्शन इंटरमिडिएट आहे. त्यानंतर न्यूट्रल असतो. त्यानंतर त्याच्याकडे ऑड इलेक्ट्रॉन असतात आणि त्याच्याकडे अनपेअर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन असतात. फ्री रॅडिकल म्हणजे रिएक्शन इंटरमिडिएट. रिएक्शन इंटरमिडिएट म्हणजे रिएक्टंट आणि प्रॉडक्ट दोघांच्या मध्ये जो काय होतो. फ्री रॅडिकल हा रिएक्शन इंटरमिडिएट रिएक्टंट आणि प्रॉडक्ट या दोघांच्या मध्ये जो काय आहे त्याला म्हणायचं इंटरमिडिएट. जसं कार्बोकॅटायन आहे, कार्बॅनियन आहे, कार्बिन आहे. कार्बोकॅटायन, कार्बॅनियन, कार्बिन असा काय असतो फ्री रॅडिकल. फ्री रॅडिकल हा रिएक्शन इंटरमिडिएट म्हणजे रिएक्टंट आणि प्रॉडक्ट या दोघांच्या मध्ये आहे म्हणून त्याला म्हणायचं रिएक्शन इंटरमिडिएट. न्यूट्रल त्याच्यावर कुठला चार्ज आहे? कुठला चार्ज आहे? ऑड इलेक्ट्रॉन. त्याच्याकडे इलेक्ट्रॉनची संख्या जी आहे ती ऑड असते. ऑड म्हणजे 1 3 5 7 9 11 so on. आणि मग इलेक्ट्रॉन जर ऑड असतील समजा 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे आपल्याकडे तर पेरिंग दोघांचं होईल एक अनपेअर्ड राहील. आपल्याकडे 5 इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे. पेरिंग चौघांचं होईल एक अनपेअर्ड राहील. म्हणजे ज्याच्याकडे ऑड इलेक्ट्रॉन असतील त्यावेळी अनपेअर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन असतील. तर हे झालं फ्री रॅडिकल. तर कुठला फ्री रॅडिकल तयार होईल इथे? बेन्झोएट फ्री रॅडिकल. चेन इनिशिएशन मध्ये आपली पहिली स्टेप झाली आणि इथे बेन्झोइल पेरॉक्साइड अंडरगोज सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग ऑफ कोव्हॅलेंट बॉन्ड टू गिव्ह बेन्झोएट फ्री रॅडिकल. इन दॅट नेक्स्ट वन हा जो बेन्झोएट फ्री रॅडिकल आहे याचा पुन्हा होमोलिसिस. होमोलिसिस म्हणजे सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग. पुन्हा या बॉन्ड मध्ये 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन आहेत. पहिला इलेक्ट्रॉन हा पहिल्या कार्बनचा आहे आणि दुसऱ्या कार्बनचा. सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग. C6H5 प्लस CO2. आता हा कार्बोनिल कार्बनचा इलेक्ट्रॉन आणि या ऑक्सिजनचा इलेक्ट्रॉन 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन घेऊन काय झाला बॉन्ड झाला. दिस इज नथिंग बट कार्बन डायऑक्साइड. दिस इज कॉल्ड फिनील free radical. Phenyl free radical. And now this phenyl free radical is added to monomer molecule. Who is the monomer molecule here? Ethylene. Ethylene. हा बॉन्ड आहे. पुन्हा याचा सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग. हा इलेक्ट्रॉन या कार्बनकडे गेला. हा इलेक्ट्रॉन आता फिनिलचा इलेक्ट्रॉन, फिनिल ग्रुपचा इलेक्ट्रॉन आणि CH2 चा इलेक्ट्रॉन दोघांचा कोण झाला बॉन्ड. डबल बॉन्ड नाही झाला. डबल बॉन्ड झाला सिंगल बॉन्ड. हा इलेक्ट्रॉन या कार्बनने घेतला, याचा इलेक्ट्रॉन याचा इलेक्ट्रॉन ते झाला बॉन्ड आणि हा इलेक्ट्रॉन याच्याकडे असं जाईल. आपले लार्ज फ्री रॅडिकल मिळाला. म्हणजे हा स्मॉल फ्री रॅडिकल होता आपला. चेन इनिशिएशन मध्ये काय काय झालं? बेन्झोइल पेरॉक्साइड पॉलिमरायझेशन रिएक्शन मध्ये बेन्झोइल पेरॉक्साइड हा काय कॅटलिस्ट आहे. याचं होमोलिसिस झालं. बेन्झोइल फ्री रॅडिकल मिळाला. बेन्झोइल फ्री रॅडिकलचं पुन्हा होमोलिसिस झालं. Phenyl free radical मिळाला, कार्बन डायऑक्साइड मिळाला. And this phenyl free radical is a small one. It reacts with ethylene to give large free radical. This is about chain initiation. Now chain propagation. Initiation म्हणजे पॉलिमरायझेशनला सुरुवात झाली. प्रोपोगेशन म्हणजे काय? प्रोपोगेशन म्हणजे ग्रोथ. चेनची लेंथ वाढणार आहे. चेनची लेंथ काय होणार आहे? वाढणार. प्रोसेस सुरू झाली. आता इथं प्रोसेस कंटिन्यू होईल आणि शेवटी थांबेल. चेन प्रोपोगेशन मध्ये काय होणार आहे? हा जो लार्ज फ्री रॅडिकल आहे C6H5 CH2 याला आपण काय म्हणतो? लार्ज मोठा फ्री रॅडिकल. दिस इज ॲडेड टू मोनोमर मॉलिक्युल्स. आपल्याकडे मोनोमरचे मॉलिक्युल्स किती आहेत? मेनी मॉलिक्युल्स आहेत. सो दिस विल बी ॲडेड. पुन्हा काय होणार आहे? होमोलिसिस, सिमेट्रिकल ब्रेकिंग ऑफ कोव्हॅलेंट बॉन्ड. इथे दोन इलेक्ट्रॉन आहेत. हा इथेन. आता हा इलेक्ट्रॉन आणि हा इलेक्ट्रॉन दोघांमध्ये बॉन्ड होईल. C6H5 CH2 आता ओरिजिनल पार्ट आहे आपला लार्ज फ्री रॅडिकलचा. आता हा इथिलीनचा पार्ट आहे पुढे. CH2 इथून पुढे बघा. CH2 डबल बॉन्ड झाला, सिंगल बॉन्ड. CH2 आणि इथला एक इलेक्ट्रॉन इथे आला, हा झाला फ्री रॅडिकल. म्हणजे हे दोन्ही आहे. मग आता इथे आपण जर n मॉलिक्युल्स घेतले, इफ वी आर हॅव्हिंग n मॉलिक्युल्स देन लॉंग चेन होईल. मग आपण लिहित असताना n मॉलिक्युल्स जर असतील तर आपण लिहिताना असं लिहिणार की इथिलीनचे n मॉलिक्युल्स आहेत. CH2 many molecules are there. So n molecules will be there. Okay. So this is called larger free radical. Larger free radical. आता larger free radical किंवा आपण चेन अशी सेपरेट घेऊ शकतो इथे. आता हा पुढचा पार्ट कुठला आहे? लार्ज फ्री रॅडिकल. हा आणि हा असाही सेपरेट करू शकतो आपण काय असेल. Then next step, chain termination. चेन टर्मिनेशन म्हणजे प्रोसेस आता आपल्याला थांबवायची आहे. मग हे जे लार्ज फ्री रॅडिकल आहेत ते एकत्र येतील. पहिला फ्री रॅडिकल लार्ज आहे C6H5 CH2 C6H5 CH2 ओके. त्याचा दुसरा घेतला आपण CH2 हाच लिहून घेतला CH2 C6H. ओके. आपल्या सूचनेने आपण इथे जरी त्याला n म्हटलं तरी चालेल. दिस इज n टाइम्स. ओके. मग याप्रमाणे हा पण लिहू. तुमचा बरोबर होणार नाही. काय करूया आपल्याला इथे हे ग्रोइंग n आहे, इथे n करूया. आता सोपं आहे बघा. C6H5 CH2 n times. C6H5 CH2 n times. CH2 free radical. आता हाच पुन्हा लिहिलाय CH2 free radical CH2 free radical CH2 n times C6H5. हे दोन्ही पण काय लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल्स. हे दोन्ही एकत्र आले. C6H5 CH2 CH2 N टाइम्स CH2 CH2 हा पहिला फ्री रॅडिकल. आणि आता दुसरा फ्री रॅडिकल CH2 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 N टाइम्स C6H. आता बघा याचा हा इलेक्ट्रॉन आणि ह्या एंडचा इलेक्ट्रॉन हा पहिला लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल आणि हा दुसरा लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल. दोघांचे इलेक्ट्रॉन एकत्र येऊन इथे आपल्याला सिंगल कोव्हॅलेंट बनणार आहे. दोघांचे इलेक्ट्रॉनचं शेअरिंग करता इथे सिंगल कोव्हॅलेंट बनणार. मग हा जो पॉलिमर तयार झाला हा आपण शॉर्ट मध्ये असा लिहू शकतो CH2 CH2. शेवटचे एंडला C6H5 असं लिहिले C6H5 ते लिहिले क्लिअर होईल. मेनली काय लिहिले झालं CH2 CH2 N टाइम्स CH2 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 N टाइम्स. दिस इज कॉल्ड पॉलिथीन. पॉलिथीन इज अ पॉलिमर. आपण इथे काय कंप्लीट केलंय फ्री रॅडिकल मेकॅनिझम फॉर एडिशन पॉलिमरायझेशन. व्हॉट इज एडिशन पॉलिमरायझेशन? एडिशन पॉलिमरायझेशन रिएक्शन म्हणजे इज एडिशन रिएक्शन. व्हॉट इज एडिशन पॉलिमर? पॉलिमर प्रोड्यूस बाय एडिशन रिएक्शन. म्हणजे बघा डबल बॉन्ड झाला सिंगल बॉन्ड म्हणून याला म्हणायचं एडिशन पॉलिमर. आणि या रिएक्शन कुठली एडिशन रिएक्शन. The polymer produced by addition reaction is called addition polymer and the process is called addition polymerization. इथिलीनचं कन्वर्जन कशामध्ये केलं आपण पॉलिथिन मध्ये. कॅटलिस्ट कुठला वापरला बेन्झोइल पेरॉक्साइड. मग हे रिएक्शनचं मेकॅनिझम आपण बघितलं. काय मेकॅनिझम याचं पहिली स्टेप कुठली चेन इनिशिएशन म्हणजे प्रोसेस स्टार्ट झाली. बेन्झोइल पेरॉक्साइडचं होमोलिसिस झालं. इथे जो बॉन्ड आहे सिंगल बॉन्ड दोन इलेक्ट्रॉन या ऑक्सिजनचा इलेक्ट्रॉन इकडे गेला याचा इकडे गेला. काय झालं इथे बेन्झोइड फ्री रॅडिकल. या बेन्झोइड फ्री रॅडिकलचं पुन्हा होमोलिसिस झालं. इथे दोन इलेक्ट्रॉन एक फिनिल ग्रुप गेला फिनिल फ्री रॅडिकल हा इलेक्ट्रॉन आणि हा इलेक्ट्रॉन इथे आला कार्बन डायऑक्साइड. फिनिल फ्री रॅडिकल हा स्मॉल आहे. हा इथिलीनशी रिॲक्ट झाला तेव्हा हा इलेक्ट्रॉन इकडे गेला CH2 फ्री रॅडिकल आणि हा इलेक्ट्रॉन दोघांचा झाला हा बॉन्ड. म्हणजे स्मॉल फ्री रॅडिकल इज कन्वर्टेड टू लार्ज. चेन इनिशिएशन मध्ये काय झालं प्रोसेसला सुरुवात झाली. बेन्झोइड फ्री रॅडिकल तयार झाला. बेन्झोइल पेरॉक्साइडने बेन्झोइड फ्री रॅडिकल दिला. बेन्झोइड फ्री रॅडिकलने फिनिल फ्री रॅडिकल दिला. फिनिल फ्री रॅडिकल इथिलीनशी रिॲक्ट झाला. लार्ज फ्री रॅडिकल झाला. इथे प्रोसेस स्टार्ट झाली. चेन प्रोपोगेशन म्हणजे प्रोसेस कंटिन्यू झाली. चेनची लेंथ वाढवायची आहे. मग हा जो लार्ज फ्री रॅडिकल आहे याच्यामध्ये फक्त इथिलीन मॉलिक्यूल ऍड केले जातात. N molecules, many इथिलीन molecules are added. पुन्हा काय होईल हा इलेक्ट्रॉन दोघांमध्ये झाला बॉन्ड आणि नंतर पुन्हा CH2 डॉट मध्ये कंटिन्यू झाला. C6H5 CH2 CH2 या दोघांमध्ये बॉन्ड झाला आणि पुढे CH2 कंटिन्यू झाला इलेक्ट्रॉन इकडे. हा लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल. चेन प्रोपोगेशन मध्ये काय झालं की इथे फक्त इकडे फक्त दोनच कार्बन इथे N molecules are added. म्हणजे चेनची लेंथ वाढली. आपल्याला लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल खूप मोठा फ्री रॅडिकल झाला. चेन टर्मिनेशन म्हणजे प्रोसेस थांबवायची आहे. प्रोसेस कशी थांबवणार कारण ग्रोइंग एंड हे आहे याला कंटिन्युअसली तीन मॉलिक्यूल ऍड होत राहणार आहे. त्यामुळे हे एंड जे क्लोज करायचं ब्लॉक करायचं. मग दोन लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल घेतले. हे याचं ग्रोइंग एंड आणि हे याचं ग्रोइंग एंड. सो दिस टू ग्रोइंग एंड्स विल कम टुगेदर. सो दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन and this electron sharing is there and due to sharing here you will get हा पहिला लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल हा दुसरा लार्जर फ्री रॅडिकल दोघांमध्ये कोव्हॅलेंट बॉन्ड झाला. हे जे ग्रोइंग एंड जे आहे आता इथे इथिलीन ऍड होणार आहे. इथे इथिलीन ऍड होऊ शकत होते पण आता दोन्ही ग्रोइंग एंड ब्लॉक झाले. आता इथिलीन ऍड होणार नाही. पुढे पॉलिमरायझेशन होणार आहे टर्मिनेशन. तर फ्री रॅडिकल मेकॅनिझम कसं बघितलं आपण ऍडिशन पॉलिमरायझेशनचं फ्री रॅडिकल मेकॅनिझम बघितलं. त्या तीन स्टेप आहे. चेन इनिशिएशन म्हणजे प्रोसेस स्टार्ट प्रोसेस इज स्टार्टेड सुरुवात झाली. प्रोपोगेशन म्हणजे काय चेनची लेंथ वाढली आणि टर्मिनेशन म्हणजे प्रोसेस थांबली. सो दिस इज अबाउट फ्री रॅडिकल मेकॅनिझम फॉर ऍडिशन पॉलिमरायझेशन रिएक्शन. आजच्या भागामध्ये इथेच थांबूया. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.